Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All for Nintendo DS. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Solid Snake. And the last time we left off, we had officially begun our second investigation of this chapter as we spoke to Max in the detention center, which led to him giving us a Grand Prix photo of him. And we spoke to Ben and Trillo, who's doing a new act, and we spoke to Detective Gumshoe about Franziska and about her investigation. And now we are in the cafeteria, and we've run into this unfunny clown once again. And he looks very happy, and he told us a crappy joke before we end the video, which I wasn't laughing for, Phoenix wasn't laughing for, but Maya and Mo were laughing for, because I guess they find it funny, and I just don't. So, let's talk to Mo about today's trial first. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd last night, I had to smash watermelons.
Huh?
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
They're not good jokes. Haven't you ever thought of that? You even used the no fame, no shoes, no shirt, no service joke?
Exactly! How can you not laugh at studying comedy like that?
Because clowns are not funny, that's why. Clowns are just not funny at all to me. They're not. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. You might think that I am, like I need to lighten up or something like that, but clowns just aren't funny to me. I don't like them. I just never like clowns. Not the fact that I'm scared of them, I just don't find them funny. I find them idiotic. That's just my opinion. I find them idiotic and annoying. That's just me about clowns anyway. What you witnessed. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw. I swear. That creep just
flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a Cyclops. He must be telling the truth. Yeah, that's kind of weird that, must be weird that he's actually, saying all this stuff. So, what are we gonna do? I guess we can investigate this room. Maybe we should examine this room a bit further. Let's see what's on the board. A bulletin board for, bulletins? It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Or maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like a message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Perhaps we should present a Grand Prix photo to Mo. Where is it? The Grand Prix photo. Yeah, let's present this to him.
Ah, not this picture. He shows it to you guys too.
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
I think the birds are complaining at the fact that this guy is not funny. He's not funny.
Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture. It's in this picture, I think. He made us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more of Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Alright, let's talk about Max's bust.
Max's bust should be on the small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden. The bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo of the bulletin board over there. Max just had put the picture up.
Hey, that thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Yeah, Phoenix can be a bit tight-lipped with money, but I don't think he really gets paid for most of these cases. Somehow I wonder how he even keeps his office open, you know. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
Indeed.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is one tiny, tinsy thing that does seem different.
Tell us!
Well, on the morning of the crime, over that on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted in front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see the title.
Yikes! It says to the murderer.
Murderer? Yup, that's what it says. But the rest has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes. The ringmaster was killed the night after the paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Alright, guess it's time we talk to Max. Nick, I think this is a very important clue. Alright, Mo. Cheers. We're gonna visit Max again, I believe. I think it's time we visit that guy again. So, let's go to the detention center. And what we're gonna do with is present the, what should we do? Present the note or the bust? I'm going to present the note first. I think this is more of a clue first, so let's see. Do you know anything about this note? This morning of the morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, is there anything else to talk about for you? Or probably not. No. Okay. So, Max said the ringmaster slipped it in his pocket, so we're going to go into his room actually and see if it's there. So let's go into Big Top. Move into the ringmaster's room. We haven't been here since our first investigation, and when we had to get Trillo.
December 29th, Big Top, ringmaster's room.
Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why would he do that? Maybe it was cold or something? Right, let's check the ringmaster's pocket over here. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of that tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say anyway? What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Wait, what? Meet me at 10 PM tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m? That's when the murder took place! Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Wow, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. So, what are we going to do? Yes, leave the ringmaster's room now that I think we've got everything we need here. I don't think Regina's going to appear, so we don't really need to talk to her. We're just going to go to the circus entrance. Already spoken to these two. I don't think we need anything else with those two, so let's go back to the Lodging House Plaza.
December 29th, Lodging House Plaza.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma...
What the hell's that sound? What is that? Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. Huh.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Did she tag your coat or something? Some sort of pager or something?
You don't mind, pal. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Now let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Uh-oh, wow, ow! Uh-oh. I think that means you can't go anywhere. That whip could cut right through me. Maya's down. Fawn. Come on! She really did appear. Oh God. Hello. You're not gonna whip me, are you? Nice to meet you. Huh? Don't whip me, please. It was a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? As cute as that expression looks, I don't trust it, okay? Don't whip me. I've taken enough beatings from that whip, especially in the second, especially when we beat you the first time in the second case, and you whipped us till we was knocked unconscious. I still don't like that, but please don't hit me. I'm innocent. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win. By just a smidge. Wait, now she's pointing at me. She's objecting to me. Hello, Von Karma. How you doing? Good to see you. Tomorrow's trial. Von Karma, it appears that you got your hands onto something here. Ha! I'm amazed you picked up that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags over your head. Hey, Phoenix, I know you're trying to make an expression, but she's not that ugly to cover paper bags over her head. But I guess she can't really hide an expression even if she was hiding behind that wall, that wall behind us, or behind this blue thing, or anywhere. She couldn't hide it. We could just see it from a mile away. Yes, we can see it from a mile away. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to go and try and find something out. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find more information myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or in any other conversation?
Huh?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time.
Him?
No. Does she mean Miles? Miles Edgeworth? Because apparently we're saying he's dead, so does that mean she's talking about Edgeworth?
Him?
I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. Miles Edgeworth. I knew he was going to be brought up in this conversation. I just knew it. Alright. Tell me what's going on here. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it is that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Huh? Manfred von Karma? Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Yeah, Phoenix explained that story in Turnabout Goodbyes. I fought against him in a few cases. But after that case was over, yeah, it completely changed Edgeworth. He vanished. Well, to be honest, he vanished after Turnabout Goodbyes, if we're being perfectly honest. Because Turnabout Goodbyes is actually connected to the game. So, but I think that when they made this game, Turnabout Rise of the Ashes, should I say, wasn't made until 2005. So I don't think this game particularly adds. I don't think that this game particularly adds Rise to the Ashes as canon, but Rise to the Ashes is officially canon, and that's when Edgeworth actually disappeared. We got a real explanation to why Edgeworth disappeared. He vanished? Oh wait, he vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wait, it's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I... Nick, what does she mean? After that case, Edgeworth was in a peculiar state, and he got worse every day. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. To be honest, I don't either. For some reason, I don't want to believe that Edgeworth would just kill himself. Honestly. That case changed him. I'm pretty sure he turned the corner and just walked away. Even though Rise of the Ashes, he did leave a note to the bellboy. Well, the bellboy found a note and Edgeworth was gone, so either he took a hiatus from prosecuting or he just quit as a prosecutor. I'm not buying the fact that Edgeworth is dead. I don't buy it. like they can't kill a fan favorite off screen. That would do backlash. I don't think Edgeworth is dead. Personally, I don't think he's dead. Like they can't kill him off screen. And I don't think they would kill him off because he's a fan favorite, like I said. Like when I played the first game, I liked Edgeworth because his character development was so fantastic. That is probably one of the reasons why I liked Edgeworth. He was a jerk at first, and then he slowly turned the corner and started to get better and better. So, yeah, I don't believe the fact that Edgeworth is dead. I don't buy it, and I'm not going to buy it. I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively sorry, can't speak today. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honourable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands. Nick, about Edgeworth? Maya, I already told you once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Von Karma. What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had enough of you. Him too. What happened? Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country's ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk to the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Well, Maya, don't feel sorry. That is a soft matter to everybody. I guess you wouldn't have known Nick. You wouldn't have known what happened to Edgeworth because you immediately left, like Nick said, or Phoenix. So yeah, it's okay to be a bit curious, okay? So please don't feel guilty and whatnot. So let's go to Akro's room. Why, hello there. We never saw you in the last investigation. And I know Snake's been quiet because I've been doing more of the rambling, but you know, I guess Snake's gripped onto this story because this is the first time Snake's been, Snake's witnessing this story.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a bit quiet. I'm just paying attention to everything, and I do agree with Samurai when he says that Edgeworth is not dead because he's a fan favorite. Why kill him off screen? That would be stupid. December 29th, Lodging Hall, 3rd floor, Akro's room.
You must be Felix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, just call me Akro. Mr. Akro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Akro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Poor lad. Must have got injured during he must have got injured during an accident or something. But I wouldn't really smile if I was in a wheelchair. I'd probably be miserable if I was him. Especially if everything was taken away from me. You know what I mean? But this is where we're going to have to end the video because it's been 24 minutes. I have done a lot of rambling and whatnot. And I've been mixed up with words here and there. But yeah, this is where we're going to end the video. So when we come back, folks, we'll play more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Until then,
thank you for watching.
SamuraiT-X, Solid Snake, and the birds will see you next time. Take care, everybody.